So, pag na-hire naman na kayo, di ba, it doesn't stop there.
Yes.
Iniisip ko sa pag na-hire na ako, okay, na ibig sabihin, kaya kong mag-handle ng calls, kaya kong magsalita in English, and then that's it. No, inside the company, they invest so much money para dun talaga growth ng mga employees. For example, dun sa amin, you will undergo leadership training. You will undergo writing with precision, how to speak, how to confidently manage your stakeholders. So, take advantage of those, and then you will notice kung gaano ka nag-improve from the day na nag-start ka. Kasi if you will just look back, I suggest right now, kung mag-start kayo, since 'di ba, marami naman ng gadgets ngayon na pwede mag-take ng video, you videotape yourself or you do vlogging kahit na hindi niyo siya i-upload, and then you see or pakinggan niyo yung sarili niyo kung paano kayo magsalita ngayon, and then kung paano siya nag-improve through the years. Because that time talaga when I was like starting, super hirap kasi parang fresh grads, and then pasok ako sa call center. By the way, let's watch this. Joke lang. Parang gusto niyo talaga. Akala niyo talaga may video ako na nag-start ako.
Ayan,
The life story.
one more thing that's good about working in a BPO or call center is yung culture ng promote from within. That is why companies really, ayun nga sabi ni MA, they invest so much in training. I was part before of a startup company was one of the pioneers ng acquire learning dito sa Pilipinas, and then I end up getting the position of reports analyst, then I became a team lead doon din sa company na yon.
Yes.
Related din to that, no? Kasi the companies actually do not hire the person who can do the job only. Kung may opening man sila, example, tech support, they do not just hire the person who can do tech support only. They actually hire the potential that they see in you. So that's why important mag-upskill ka din. Hindi porke tech support ka lang, hanggang dun lang din yung kaya mo. 'Di ba? It's also it will boost your self-confidence din. It will help you more than it will hurt you.
Tsaka diba, they say the best asset of the company are the people. Hindi naman yung mga equipment or whatnot. It's the people working for that company. That's the best asset. Kaya pag hinire ka nila, tama ka. Hindi lang basta consultant yung nakikita nila, baka potential itong maging ganyan, maging ganyan.
But don't be too hard on yourself kapag halimbawa either nag-apply ka pa lang or natanggap ka na. Don't be too hard on yourself that you have to already know everything. You learn it one thing at a time.
Yes.
Hindi mo siya matututunan talaga agad.
Pansin ko din yan sa mga trainees natin, especially from yung one account to another, from one call center to another. Syempre, you have to unlearn things, di ba? Tapos may bago. Medyo na-frustrate sila, parang hindi ko makuha yung system, ganyan-ganyan. Kasi dati sa ibang center nila, sobrang galing na nila, or SMEs na sila, or whatnot. And then I tell them, give yourself enough time to learn, tapos aralin mo siya and all, and then eventually you would be an expert then. Tapos
Saka binabalik ko sa kanila yung tanong na sa previous mo ba nung the next day na natutunan mo na agad yung system? Hindi naman, di ba? You have to learn it. Tapos meron ako mga pinapagawa activities na on the first attempt ganito lang yung nagawa mo. On the second attempt, it's
Mas
better
level
than the
up
first
na.
one. And then third attempt, it's way better. So the process is like that. You improve yourself.
Tsaka if SME ka na, doesn't mean na talagang super expert ka na eh.
Oo.
So, parang advice to everyone, may you be an SME or bago lang, be a forever fool and curious. Kasi pag tanggap mo sa sarili mo na, ay, hindi ko yan alam, or I still have a lot to learn, ma-encourage mo yung sarili mo to do something about it.
I
Yung
totally
top
agree.
mentors, ganun. And related to that, we have a question from our page, from the call center page.
Call center
Yung
radio.
Call center radio page. I'm sorry.
Please follow, guys.
Correct myself. We have a question from AJ. Sabi niya, I already applied in 10 companies, but the company that I applied yesterday is the most disappointing. I was in my final interview, then the interviewer said I sound scripted, which my co-applicant said that I was not. She asked me what did I do before I went to their site. I said I did a research about the company and the tips on how to ace job interviews. I just don't get it. I just prepared for the interview. By the way, I'm a fresh graduate. Don't you think it's time for me to move on in other BPO companies?
Let's give our guests the chance
Yes,
to answer
Christoph.
that. Go ahead.
So,
Nade-demotivate siya.
Kasi 10 na ba?
10 na yung
And,
companies na na-apply niya.
sabi nung interviewer, he sounds scripted.
Scripted.
Number one, subjective talaga yon. So, hindi mo siya mapipilit na, well, some people say na hindi, tapos say interviewer, scripted daw siya. And then, try to reassess yourself. Diba? Naging scripted ka ba talaga? You know, and he said na I watched yung mga or nag-research siya and all, maybe naging ganun yung
That was
tunog.
the reason probably.
Yeah.
Oo.
Yes.
So what I can really advise for him to do, yes, move on lang tayo mga friends. Sabi nga nila, marami naman dyan na pwedeng opportunity. I mean, maswerte talaga yung mga
First attempt, second attempt.
oo, kasi yung mga panahon natin, sige, watch this video ulit. Very
Watch this.
'di ba? Pag yung may certain company dapat ang taas ng standard and all, kasi konti pa lang pero ngayon madami na, so you will definitely have a lot of choices, and then be sincere. Yun lang yun, you cannot fake sincerity. Mahahalata talaga yan ng nag-i-interview sa'yo. So just relax ka lang, chill ka lang next time. So definitely may matututunan ka sa experience mong yan, and of course mag-move on.
Yes, okay lang naman yung mag-research eh. Sobrang swerte nga na generation natin ngayon. That if we want to learn something new, just check Google, no? It's okay to research, but when you research and kunwari may kinuha ka na something that you can use, tweak it, no? Na base sa personality mo.
Make it your own,
Make
parang
it your
ganon.
own. Kasi dun ka mapapaghalataan kasi dahil syempre nasa internet yan, of course the interviewers must have seen those. So magiging parang ay narinig ko na yun sa applicant.
Parang si MA yan, parang ganun kasi pinanood ka niya or something.
Yan yung sinabi niya eh.
Yun talagang parang dun, yun na nag-inspire sa akin to keep on doing what I do. Whenever I get messages from people na, I watched your video and your tips helped me a lot. Kaya ngayon na-hire na ako.
Wow.
For me,
Good
that's
job.
the definition of success.
Correct.
Yes.
Kasi diba, ibig sabihin you made an impact on someone in a positive way and inspire them to keep pushing.
Yeah.
Maganda yun eh.
Siguro wag tayong mag-overthink.
Yep.
Oo.
Pag nandun na sa interview.
And humble yourself. Kasi kung baka naman hindi mo tinitake yung objective naman talaga yung feedback sa'yo, and then yun nga, di ba? That's how you will not improve kung parang hindi ka nakikinig sa kanila. Kaya pag sinasabi nila, mga haters mo lang yan, kaya nila sinasabi sa'yo. But what if they have a point?
Yes.
It doesn't mean they're haters already dahil lang may sinasabi sila sa yung hindi mo gusto.
Tsaka love your haters kasi doon ka matututo eh.
True enough.
Yeah.
Tsaka practice, no? Kasi sometimes, we search the internet, but then we do not construct them in our own words.
Correct.
That's why it sounds so
Scripted.
scripted.
Yes.
Don't memorize it. Practice at home. Magpa-interview ka sa friend mo. And be confident. When I say confident, yung alam mo sa sarili mo that you can do it, but make sure na hindi ka overconfident. Kasi iba na yun eh.
That's arrogance na, di ba? Yung-
Arrogance and boastful ka na.
Yes.
And if ako yung interviewer mo and I'd see arrogance in you, I might not get you. Diba? Be humble and be confident and then practice.
Know
Yun.
the right words to say.
Yes.
And yun nga eh, may na-remind ako na isa sa mga watchers natin.
Parang nakita ko yun.
Yes. This is actually my favorite quote from Albert Einstein, you know? Kasi you've applied for 10 companies na and medyo nag-fail. Sabi ni Albert Einstein, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So
Correct.
you may be doing the same thing in those 10 companies. Maybe you have to do something different that you haven't done before.
Tumambling ka, di ba?
Bumuga ka ng apoy, di ba?
Public split, yan na, hired.
May headdress ka pagdating.
Bang, bang, bang.